sincerely apologize to you all. As I said, we had a technical hitch. Our sound was giving us a problem, but thank God the technical team together with professionals. Omanhene Yaw, we are live on Facebook, so you can join us there this morning. And I want to believe we're going to have a wonderful time. And now there will be a debate. Quickly, let's get the headlines for today. Making news now. Many future life for Chichi and Komo. Parliament and some quickly and some leader Alexander Yaw and Ade Kyeɛ. I want to say that Ghanaians are being burdened more than the e-levy the NDC government came to repeal. He says that the recent tariff increases and the introduction of the 1 Ghana cedi fuel levy have notified virtually any relief provided by the removal of the e-levy. Let's hear what Owia market said.
Yes, we've been told that inflation has dropped sharply. But many families are still not feeling that real relief. Because if you take electricity tariffs, government so far has increased electricity tariffs up to 27%. It is huge cost to the ordinary Ghanaian. And whereas they took away the e-levy, they introduced the Dumsor levy, meaning that every liter of petrol you buy, you pay 1 Ghana cedi. So more Ghanaians are being burdened more than the e-levy that they came to repeal. So again, there isn't much relief. Ghanaians are being burdened the more.
NDC for a cassetia or more policies, baby. When they were condemning some of their governing approaches, no. Now, also, and they had more, and now more buying MPPA too, no. NDC buying what there has not been any shift, major shift in governance as compared to the years that also, we shall send your music casa here, and in some more can say, you know, only flag, there has not been any major shift in governance.
We also believe that government's approach to social intervention and taxation has been that incoherent. You may recall that by end of 2024, certain programs were struggling. 2025, certain programs were struggling. And while the NDC has condemned some of our governance staff, they themselves, in 1 year in office, we have not seen any major shifts in terms of governance. Apart from the gold board that they've established, which is helping to stabilize the city because now they are trying to centralize the purchase of gold and all. Other sectors, agriculture.
The renaming of Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. Now, Ghana and Omu be a parliament. Omu go school, it be a school more Mokoy. And when they took Ghana for you and him say, Omanhene Mama, I say, and this Abino said, they are going to rename the Kotoka International Airport. What I JBR press conferences because so say, I'm not to say and cry. The day a dear Accra to turn your mother, so Uncle Forsha, a club and Tokobia by yet, any ways or nominal Tokobia by any wine or back and omni and Jimmy and Akuvia Sieno. There was a press conference to that effect. Some of you say, Kutuka, no, way a coup. And it's a Kutuka, a coup. I don't know, was a coup leader there. It's within a ding to such an edifice, and as such a monumental place, you know, they will not call it for a renaming. Now, my majority leader, Mama, I got say, I buy an chibia or the crack tab about my so the fee no matter change and come more. Yentie Mahamayariga.
And we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them. And Minister of Interior
and after marking is closing, the name is Kotoka International Airport, Accra. It's already known and Krankadino. And then I'm going to free. Why change General Kotoka's name? Manachia and I'll say, a dear, Yaya no say, a Kotoka International Airport, no. A dear Kotoka International Airport, Accra. It's Accra, that's so come. Nagana had it. 2 years is said in there. I have to say, Omanhene Yaw Sports Stadium, Accra. Ombano, if you were a friend of Accra Sports Stadium. Now back with the Flagstaff House. Now back with the Jubilee House. What is that? When the Ghana, your priority party, your power memo, a dinto. You want to see a Ghana, you have power to come to National Airport. So we're Ghana here, who go to come to National Airport, I have a problem. It will wake up one day, prepare the first International Airport, Kumasi. No, Obafio, or Kumasi International Airport. We are too petty a nation. We waste so much time on frivolous and unnecessary stuff. And the Accra International Airport, what will we do? Now, do you know the cost of it? And no more money only go to International Airport. It's a classic contract or maybe one documentation someone. Do you know the cost? Have we even given it a thought? International Airport now is here based on it. It didn't to come now, we will hear free on. It means that Omanhene may be a CSSano. Who will I claim about? If you know home. Who got more letterheads? Who got Omanhene may be a CSSano? Stamp, everything. What is this? And the international sea, because I think maybe they went through Heathrow, they went through Gatwick, they went through Dubai, and Skippo. A jacket, flight numbers here at the Kotoka. Now you are going to tell them to also change everything. We are gradually becoming a petty nation. Obake to be the whole nation. 1 week, they are called Obake and they are called. They are not carry Dr. Ben Kumbo. The baby of Kasimbi. Also, we are a nation of talkers, not doers. We are a nation of talkers. We are paid to talk. We are not paid to do. Why waste our breath on all this? I'm going to Swaka. Now I'm going to say, if isn't that wrong? Because of press conferences and the government wants to please the people of Accra. The real indigenous of Accra. How many? All the press areas, all the first class and then government as well. What is the essence of it? You're traveling to the young money to the Kansas airport. Oh. Now, the entire and then the whole bomb of the brain said, oh, yeah, it's a trip for Chimu.
All these years, we've had
workers, including those hired since 2017, have been dismissed following the Chief of Staff directive. We know about that. Why tell us now? He noted that Parliament delay in reviewing the matter is leaving many Ghanaian livelihoods. Also, some of your course, we be no. Now, also Parliament, it's not so no would even come up. Now, I come say Parliament, and so our Chin in Nassau was adding into M1. Okay. Speaker of Parliament, Abababin moves to post December 7 public sector workers dismissal. And then, you know, or say, Omanhene Yaw say, one more Pamu one more after December 7th, you know. Speaker Babin, I can want some.
Honourable members, on this matter, I direct that as chairman of the business committee, not leader of government business, but as chairman of the business committee, you cause this matter to be relisted and scheduled for consideration of the House. This thing has gone on since the inception of the Fourth Republic. Anytime there's a change of government, we have people's appointment being terminated, in many cases unlawfully, and they are not even paid. I remember as minority leader in 2001, all the staff of national mobilization were dropped. Nothing was paid. Some directors were dismissed. Some even went to the High Court. Rulings were given. Government did not abide by the rulings. And the lawyers struggled and they could not enforce them. The same happened again in 2009, continued up to date. I mean, we can't keep on this way. We have to improve. So if Parliament has decided to give some guidance as to the way forward, I think it's a good motion that we should create the opportunity for Parliament to have a say. So please.
So say, MPP come about to you flag bearer, and you know, where you Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, na Afenama can you muni Echo, a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia residence, Echo Chiano. Na the emotion with TV Sri Ebra, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a address you Yinti.
We will not win, you know, but we've seen majorities of this nature before, isn't it? Yeah. When J.H. Mensah was there, they were about 61, right? Yeah, 61. But J.H. Mensah's parliament at that time, when he was minority leader, they transformed. And by the time we got to 2000, we won. And we were the majority. What I see, frankly, are parallels between that parliament and the mighty minority that we see today. You have done an excellent job. You've held this government's feet to the fire, and it doesn't even appear that you are such a minority in parliament. You know, you look at it and you're making the case every time. You know, so I, frankly, if you look at the outcome of 24, if you analyze the data, you just come to the conclusion that the problem was internal. The NDC's vote didn't change. I mean, their vote didn't change. Even Nanado's votes of 6.7 was higher than what Mahama got of 6.4. Isn't it? Yeah, so their numbers were basically static. You know, for an opposition party, you know, after 4 years in opposition, you would normally expect a big jump if there is a clamor for them. But they maintained their numbers of 2020. Our numbers was where the action took place. 2.1 million people didn't come. So if you look at it, then the task is not as onerous as we think. Because if you look at the gap and you don't do the analysis, you think, you know, but if it is our members who did not vote, the first port of call is to look at the album and see who did not vote. Because we know them personally, individually, who did not vote. So I believe that the task going forward is something that is doable.
Addressing the members of parliament and the minority side. No, if you hold on the two minority name that the defeat reflected internal challenges that can be resolved through unity, praising their dedication and pledging to work closely with them to secure victory. If you hold on Omanhene that John Ejekum Kufuor and Nana Ade Kufuor. Share a brow Kosra, Omanhene John Ejekum Kufuor, MVP, they are blessed. As it stands now, they have two former presidents, Ghana, Musesia, Omanhene Kufuor, and Moshe, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and Hokani, Savia Baumia, Ekosra, and Omgoto, attacking the Susu Elho, chasing the elephant into the bush. No, Otta. See, you are attacking the Suso, or Coton or Honoma, so much of thing come on the auntie. Any others are Mokano, a coye. Now, just say, a Quacoslaw, now a quaji or more blessing. Say, party no man of crime, say, only partner name, and see a Quahonomo. If you want more and or call Nana and the Dankwa, a Kufuado. And so Ecosrano na Yenshe Okona Nando Honusono Omo Koshe pleasantries na just say the running the vice president and no not just a woman say when we are Basadia one corner now office of the former president Nana Kufuado and Baumi also the any Ubun Tringo the any Obuakra that thing he has with him. Now, Obra said, "You wouldn't mean so what is a day? Say, now, Obako, Kusimwa, then Nanama was in Nanama Sanku, to meet that form. Tradition demands, say, Opa, so you yes, other basins now, Uta form, or the form, Nanado, and so new what you change, come on, I just say, Savera, and Nepunu, and I'll another cover, Bonko Monivie and one as another do with Jaquaya, the Befra from Kakra. The Fina from one. Still hanging, it's on number 80 something. So still wanting Kobakama, Bia, Namiasano. A bit in my soul, if you watch your way. It's about me, I can't. So, Papa, I'm not easy. Yagro cry, so your bed day. See, I did. They hear more. They hear so many number damage. Oh, no, Chucky, come. The Association of University of Ghana, members Ghana and the University of Ghana to declare a nationwide strike on the conditions of service variation by the Fair Wages and Salary Commission. Now, one more campaign said this is a nationwide strike. More conditions of service variation. Woman, if I is kind in the house of fair wages, never be. Some point about the kind of Fianca, and Deputy Secretary of the NDC, also if you have you know, but you come on, Mamma, I watch it to go for future life. Johnny. I'm doing this already. You don't say, you want the ones right. Good. Mammy, none pay that already. I say, so did I for Achaye. And never can womb. This is the day the Lord has made. We should be glad and rejoice in you because He did the day for you. And then say, you couldn't go once a week here, as I was saying, as a woody any dear. Don't I say, make sure be a wood here, and I had a Cassiana and the money in yet. Yeah, okay, we can catch you no more, and you may win a Lydian choir. or say enter his gates with thanksgiving. Psalm 100 verse 4. And that's about to pray. Yeah, I'm fast version. I couldn't see no fire. You made the bone was so monastic. And some of the bank were the name actually says, or whom didn't so in your aswa, the air can you answer your quack. Whom didn't in your aswa, the air can you answer quack. And unti an American folk, Namadia was said. What here, so the more whom didn't a just for. The other day, I couldn't get a just for. And the wood year. If you are wood year, in the future life. If you are in the future life, that's a one part. And I know all that. That's right. So I don't know. Nobody else will be able to tell you. And yes, only. I need to know what can do just a week. Now, I want to eat. So they also would eat the other what yet. It's just like I said, I was a bit more action. Future life. That's a natural food supplement. And a natural food supplement here. If you take a vitamins and minerals, nutritive amino acids, selenium, multiple, protein, dietary fiber, and protein, there be a need that normally smoking more, and so you they can form as acidity. Did you say? But no, I don't say. It depends on who you are. You want to say, and let me call her, report to me say, me kidney. Yes, and I'm holding off from the kidney. Where's the kidney? Say, where's the kidney? Say, where's the kidney? Say, I can tell you for the whole of January. And I'm going to point. Where's the kidney? Where's the kidney? Where's the kidney? Now, what the hour from? I try no money. But no money. If you say the idea, a big war, but you have any future life. Then I will into a Kawasan. But I did not acquire more DBD. Then to me more DBD. But I did not remember to what was happening. Until the other said, when you can hear natural folic acid. We did not get the water baby, maybe the Acadian and woman said, did you know more than me? Let's say a year dreamer, and Uber won't swap a year bocor. May Chino say, yes, who did ye? Future life near hold on me 1 0 and 0 no so many babu. I know the also pursue a fruit here, and also babu. Oh, I did now a car, one I walk a car, Yania, you can get boom, not the amount. Now pay the sour repair. Usisi you go to be Usisi and you go to be Waposo, and yes, in Koye Cassane, a picasse, they go not away, but I'm more than your friend and repair food. If you are limiting the repair food, if you are limiting the repair food, table for now, then repair will come with you. We are 8 years. And then I'm doing my own. This our life. We don't assume on Cassandra, we will see what I'm going to Mr. Woba, made a bamon. They might repair. A Becky case, I'm why you come. We didn't yet painkillers now. What's the Simon, Debbie? They Modiani and Casancasa. He said your food is your medicine. Modiani and your wardrobe. The new free war, Miss Our beautiful. Beautiful. Maybe near money here. Just say, I put the idea and call the wood. And it is already a bazaar. That's how you know I opened up on Progo. Send your home and say to you, Yanoa. Sato Pepper, Branamima beauty. I was said, dear. Namasi and the wood, dear. May it make me know what Pontiaca was saying. It will be 7 close in 28 days. Into a new up on Progo. What do you say? Make up the Babu, not them. Wow, this is a human over. Oh, Rulia, Legend about the Genoa. Branamima beauty. I was Francasa. Young couple near Ma. What you are a good read him more. Who you know, and you know. Now I say, Lady be a buyer or then a mamma buy, and I've had a mamma. Now he live in what? Mamma, and the ban on the banana. Oh, redeeming skin, when you know Johnny Mamma. So here, say, maybe was a woman. I say, I say, hey, and you obey when you. And so, Mamma so banana.
nti kyerɛ sɛ wo skin asɛe ɛma ne nhaw koraa meme wɔ ho nneɛma mese ɛma ne nhaw ɛma wɔde mu mu wɔnya deɛ wɔbɛdi awerɛhoɔ ho wode bra na mema wo beautiful mema wo beautiful no wadi ɛnna wodi ɛbɛboa wɔ na wokɔda masa ma wo life tonic dudo no mama wo life tonic dudo no mese mama wo life tonic dudo no
that's right
nneɛma na ani nam mu no ka tuwisie mframa yɛ home nsu a yɛ nom aduane a yɛdie ne nyere nkɔ yie nti me deɛ ne sɛ sɛ wogye future life anɔpa a ne wadi awia na ɔde okurom aduane anwummerɛ no wasɛ de future life wokɔda no anom life tonic yɛyie anɔpa wobɛdi future life awia na ɔde okurom aduane anwummerɛ no wɔde future life wokɔda no anom life tonic na sɛ waborabɔ nyɛ sɛ deɛ teɛ no yɛkɔ a wobɛtumi akɔ bi wɔnyɛ deɛ waka dɛm dabi ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ ɔba yaseɛ hɔ bi wɔ hɔ a mɛkyerɛkyerɛ onuane bi a mema ɔni ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ meyɛ wɔ massage kakra mɛtwetwe wo na yɛ exercise na makyerɛkyerɛ wo training mi so a so wobɛyɛ ɛnu a no ne nyinaa kɔ ade ntira masɔ apɛ no mahunu sɛ mede boa me nua a ɛbɛyɛ yie mesɛ mentena sɛ mawungu na nyankopɔn wɔ mfrɛ wɔ biara mentena sɛ mawungu firi sɛ nyankopɔn wɔ mfrɛ wɔ biara mepɛ sɛ wɔtena aseɛ na sɛ wohwɛ w'abusua ɛkɔsi mmerɛ a nyankopɔn no a ɔbɛfrɛ wɔ ɛno na ɛbɛboa wɔ na future life no yɛatoa pete wɔ ma mu baabi a asoɛ kɛseɛ deɛ wɔ kuma se sofo la interchange sorɔ interchange ɛsoro hɔ no kwan na ɛtumi mma no kɔ kwada so estate no ne opposite ɛne ɛwɔ bra yɛayɛ future life soundboard wɔ hɔ yɛyɛ adwuma adwoada adi kɔsi memene da anɔpa no nwɔtwe ne fa ne yɛpɔ nwummerɛ no nsia wɔho hia me ɛfiri sɛ nyankopɔn wɔ mfiri wɔ biara na wɔse tena bere piri wɔ ne gya fie sɛ nti saa nkamaka akyerɛ mo sɛ no kɔ akɔsiesie baabi ama mo na sɛ mekɔ a mɛba na mɛbɛfoma kɔ ɔnya mmae wo sɛ kyenkyene a wode ɔbɛkɔ wokɔ a bɛnya baabi agyina wonya baabi o obi a ma baabi na woatena ɛno nti na mekamfo akyerɛ wo sɛ bra no so ɛyɛ hɔ na mma wɔ aduane na wobɛdie ɛbɛbɔ da akyɛ ho ban mese wohia sɛ wodi adanseɛ nti na meto nsa afrɛ wo sɛ bra yɛ so ɛyɛ hɔ na wobɛhunu sɛ dadeɛ bi twa dadeɛ mu ɛno nti nneɛma ɛha wɔ biribi da no fom mɛnsese mɛyie wakyiri yɛ wo ya wo mfe ne wo mfe waha kyerɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛha wɔ mfe sa wodoɔ mesɛ aduane nko a lady bi baa na bɛyɛ nnora ne maame na de no baɛ so papa na sukuufoɔ no sɛneɛ infection si ha wɔ mu no bra na mema wɔ aduane ne wae wɔtie a wodeɛ bra ɔne ne papa baɛ no ne papa na me yɔnko paa no ne ba nkora ne meni ne da gye sɛ nnora no nko a ɛyɛ na meka kyerɛ ne sɛ kɔne ne ambassador ɔdi nkɔmmɔ mehwɛ nkora no na nsɛm no yɛ bebree ampa nti sɛ nneɛma ɛha no mene ne papa wɔ abɔntene yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no nkora no so infection nko a meka kyerɛ wo sɛ infection nipa ɛno nti no tua ho anammɔ ne bra na ɛdeɛ mɛmu aduane adi ne nyinaa so bɛgyae ne nyinaa so bɛgyae fi sɛ woanhwɛ yɛ ne amfa no ntɛm a ɛdeɛ awoɔ ho sɛdene fi na mekamfo ama wo no ɛnkran yɛwɔ Ghana Telecom University opposite abɛka danse hɔ Ghana Telecom University opposite abɛka danse wopɛ bi nso a bɛnya atɔ ɛwɔ Palace Mall Palace Supermarket na ɛwɔ Flower Pot road no ɛno so wobɛnya bi afei yɛatoa pete wɔ ma mu sɛ yɛ kɔnɔngo sɛ yɛ Asante Akyemagogo Asante Afigyaase Adwefo Asante Mampɔn Maduma Sunyane afei Akyerɛ Nsu Atakwa Takwa Nsuaram afei Obuase Central Market Mr. Ochiri Doctor Ncho Takoradi Cape Coast Tasoa Fere na menkyerɛ yɛde asoɛ ne yɛ Kumase Greater Kumase nyinaa so wobɛnya future life me sɛ wohihia yɛ nti yɛatoa pɛtɛ yɛ number si nie 0246 01 01 Okay, send me carry no, you're a sample. I will see Hanomo, and then the Betanasi at the chain come up. Sounds so, and you told my Nimuno, Deputy Secretary, our NDC. I am talking
about Brancham for one also so Owia na Yabetchin Common. As you say, we'll join in the studios. Tunisac electronics now may come from house a bar property products, their TVs, normally washing machines, air conditioners, no kitchen appliances, when you understand what na watching it to home and among Navibia Akosokama. A Juma, what's the matter? The Susania triangle, on mana, Bibia, come. Sounds so Anna Malcolm and Chairman of Pioneer Publications, Uberu showroom, Casio, or property showroom, now Pupius Sunyani, so any old terminal ditch anymore, and I will be on Spinkters Road, so Depo Cassia for 050. 81083337 05081083337 na bibia akoso kama ede amaye ewo fie ha afei World Link Academy a unique school crèche nursery primary JHS 1 to 3 so person will bano echo school papa there may come for World Link Academy at the amount. But more than that, say Ubetusa and Amonona Abuawo, nursery primary just 1 to 3. World Link, our boarding facilities, Sahudra, proper house and any buses, Sahudra, and in Kolana. They all requested at Asaman. So 020 8191 351 020 8191 Nabibia Akoso, Sister Eddie Glamour and Wardrobe, baby's items, Papa B, pregnancy list, what they call war, and the BBBR, Oba, Mammy Ehiama, the Mano, Ubejabu, Sister Eddie Glamour, a fay back to school items, occasional wears, wedding outfits, outdoor items, which media, suit, Bema, or bounce, so office wears, or engagement, outdoor parties, beer. Your shoes, your bags, your accessories for both men and women is intact. It's a stackable glamour and wardrobe. At that junction, Omanhene basic bank division, people are in San Francois, China morning division, but they are Thomas Awado. Our preference 0245 749199. 0245 749199. Not the Bia and Costa Kama. Jabbing Rail Bank. Now, Jabbing Rail Bank PLC at the Asempa Loan Abba. Now, Asempa Loan or every auto parts dealer, clothing and textiles, we importer, Okofania Mabana, Queen has a we hear Bussian, Primple nowadays. I had it. Which are the baby, Jabbing Rail Bank, no collateral, no processing fee. Be now, favor you will say, we need to Debbie. Jabbing Rail Bank, Etosa, Efreway. Your friend Obapa Luna, and Mamma, we traders, and we seamstress, hairdressers, no one come home, not your mamma, Bosnia. And if you want my your savings account, current account, fixed deposit, interest, do so poor, that's into account, Susu microfinance. Jabbing Rail Bank, the old Diane, that's just say, oh, up by the year, Shannon song, say your headquarters, your himfa, your Jabbing, you are just so on me. Your Roman Hill, your latest one, your beautiful Atunsu High School Junction. Na Bibia Ecoso Kama Edimawo. 0544 745856 0544 745856 and 0271 464327. Sycops Connect Limited. Sycops Connect Limited. The Casa Sycops Connector. That may come for travel and tour agency. We take you to the correct direct destination. If you're going to America or Canada, Europe, Asia, maybe our person who could be Sycops Connect at the Wobeko. They come from outside. Maybe we a driver, we a mason, we a forklift operator, we will be we a Tyler, which is we a carpenter. Unim Esano Juma would be waiter, waitress, bartendant, we will be a general nurse, we a midwife, pharmacist, and I say we a caregiver, home care, Sakrofui and a Yamodimo to kind of Makoya Jumas from Com. And one shall be a WhatsApp 055 373 2982 055 373 2982. Now with the Abana Yabeshama, the Bia Kosukama Kama at the amount. Emo Perfume, premium and super premium rice. Ubia Jatumo, and now we call restaurant, we call Fiumo, we call hotels, Emo Perfume, and this super premium, any premium rice, Abejaso. Nah, you want Jambi, soya bean oil. America, who call now when the Jambi soya bean oil. Now, the BBA, you are not papa, and non near the Abagana, Ubia di Jambia, low in cholesterol. Now, this way, and the dada, the Obama, and Comasisi, and non the yummy tomato paste, and equal as the Empremo, tomato noir, and the idea, and it is all pedi and the pedi. Now, what the more papa, and the Amapapa, Gianna, and your Mopefi, 0244 61 5117. Come on, say, do me your band or your car. Samson Amidian Kai, Pastor Goddess Junction, Owia, and so Ewo, Honomo, Senator, Silver for 0244 61 5117. Now, could be more Patricia at your hotel. You need to get more 0244 61 5117. What? For my mayor. I don't know, always a mayor. I don't know you feel when you as a teacher. I was a teacher. You can aspire not to go to work as a teacher. Master Pie. What did I want to go on there? I said, oh, soldier. Oh, yes, beautiful. Don't you want to answer? No, what to say? Did you have a call? Bakwaba to Abba. And then more candy for. On a social problem, so Martin is our pigeon who call landing, Crank, Uncle Gina. Okushia or Momo. Lecture to say. Now, we did you maybe Harvard. Okay. Okay. Lectures. Go now to me, sir. Our friend has a special guest. Oh, okay. We are not under. We are a Saba. Because I was share for this week, next week. Oh, Jimmy could you? And I said, Opinion in Muno, with Tian in Echiaba. Oh, slow down. We are not slow down. When I'm not good, it was a young computer or coin. I had it. Say, yeah, contest. You're near running with your elections. Enough. Understand. Mame, in Bonapasu. So tolerant. Oh, but me and Dan one during this election campaign, a man who said, "Our temperament, temperament." But last time they said, "You Kennedy catcher nation kaka." You also peace partner in your say. But Uncle Ye. I made the Elebia Meka and he said, Kunyata. Yanko can say, Yea, prayer because Papa, you could bet your blanket. Or say, the no Kusiaka. I don't do Dimata, who do Papa, who did my yata. If we are better to Casano a kind and then yen sissy, the business yet, the vegetation. Now, did he say, Monsieur Wa, said Yaw Adu-Boakye. Room if you say, who can't tell my milk and answer or bath. The real feeder. And it's the piano, young Fanya, if you answer. And your first time, everybody, but me did he say, and he said to us. Yeah, Monsieur rented to a baby. Consult officers. And I'm saying, when maybe I'm on church for the social media and so forth. And you won't be good part, you know. Oh, that's with the internal elections. That's really internal elections. I say, yes, sir. And no, any summer. But when you say, I'm a pension, the best church, they are camp, they are moving, they will say, MPP.
yes, you will see to the then so we share Ghana Bakosemu, now we share is share a digital maya, then piano, the UP tradition, there was switching with because the banyan and the baby piano, a Yaman Kofo, in your home for so.
Okay.
And you know, yes, you're from the Bian Kui, but no change, I say, a Yaman so troka. Do be biasi, a process for Electoral Commission. Nkankan committee na ya di jumadian. Wonderful. And no 19 the National Party, almost the regional party, and the consensus. Because about no to the consensus level. It's any constitution on someone can be said. Because no baby. I'm saying, then for the doors, no more to the team. Also, for now, say, Crawford, if you have a shoe, one could hide in Kunya, a book canopies. So, what we're banning news, what's not yet. These are all the listeners. I may say, oh, my bad. So, the history of Ghana, the Kotuaba presidential elections, not one to say, would be a comedian, be a soon, and also there is say. Okay, baby, I'm reading Kofogo for the Kobu and Backman Tomatity. Now, Tomano Eguina. And not nearly by Buno and a canasa. That made it. I need the son of some man. So I'm going to be. That's not making a crap. It was
Ghanaians have been burdened more than the e-levy. The NDC government came to repeal. Minority leaders say, there were transit or share, petrol, tariffs, incremental, one fuel, one Ghana city fuel levy. Any Nema or more, a binance and wire can see cheap and the average Chimua. Ghana for are rather being burdened land, a chain e-levy. But I Ghana for also say petrol, so we are having a wind sale. Why do you say that?
Omanhene.
They are also, on one to say, any shift in governance. NDC complaining so bitterly, say, I remember that about by there's no shift. Mammy Chiao.
Mammy Chiao. And I bet for passing, you know, most people the imagination of someone would see, crack. And we will drive until the two be say, no children also say, or the name actually in your Ghana answer. Now, Ghana phone, you are still a build table, so no, the man will be a fish up. I feel in Shia, and a Crawford be so is Shanty, my mamma won't a fish up. Then one pay so trade them pound, then pay so a boy and my dear, then you see the Subiano, the Binyamo and Faso. Okay, my oh, baby, I am can say, and Nada, Yemfa, and Yadi. Now that the Nipanoa would be treated that. Here, a Lucrece, I would say by the last 2 years are MPP, especially, they recover from COVID. I would say a buy. And no mention. Obian to me can't tell me, say, you're naming in answer to can. Obian to me can't answer. What I say? Now, you can't say you live here, especially I'm not fine for you. And yes, I said, you'll be for this kind of good. Okay. Said the NDC for handle or some, said there's some media houses and no money now could you poster, or money technical advisors, no communication advisors, and my buying we were so yes, or would you know? Womama, I didn't hear and cried, I yes, yeah, it's a car near perfume, a Dutch man, yeah. Now, so, and not Biana, a day, no more, you know, and not Biana, Chia, your friend is saying, you know, one more, affect you on pan, a dorsal channel, and also, say one more, and affect you. When it's a woman, a receivable moment, one does it on my send. That's true. me dako make me say ni baby aduonu wo make me say ni baby aduonu no say ni ye no ebia out of the 20 no emu ba ko pre e no so send it so e twa will be 20 cities be but wo be hwe petrol it affects almost 90% of Ghanaians. Okay. That's the net. Okay. So we have electricity. That too. Now, as I'm serious, and now about 2 days ago, and I'm checking the unit of woman electricity, and I'm in catch up with them. I can't. Power electron. I mean, I can't. Yes, 70 cities the Busu. And also, now we say Yatung can nearly effective 1st January. No, we now so go banana because now me told amount and me told now it lasts me about 40 days. But me told we say no, a less than 30 days. That's about so many crowds. And so now I can say we 30 days. Okay. Until no, I had to buy extra. Until electricity. Almost all of us suffer that. And so, and then, and go for the a majority of Ghanaians, hotels, restaurants, factories, majority may depend on Ghana Water Company and so. They are too about 20%. It took away Bomoa. Nibuano. A chain, you love you. Being trapping. What you say? Okay. And see, what Pana the cow in your oh, dollar coffin. You're saying a crack coffin. You're a crack coffin. But how many people? Yeah, Papa Beton, future life. Or can send me. That's actually Makanda. You see, economy no, a cosmetic. I saw Babon and impulse. The new fair. And no one said to ye. One more mutin ya. We must see some more no more common impulse and so no boo. A chill more crow. A book anymore. Yeah, no one who crop for crop. An economy now. But the name may be as you see a crime. And I come as economy no, a china. No beacon. Also, cockra near man. Or cockra near man, or cry to $1 number 13 cities. Or cry man, I need 2 weeks and $1 to drop of buy the cities. Or buy no, the near man, or the budget 13 no boy now the budget 11. $30 buffer. But the effect. And then you mean to ya, cocoa foka. Never knew so. Obey 5 from 10 bucks view. Sometimes you know fool. Dominic, you're very sure say give it when ya and no plan was see any cocoa for a dinkomopa. Almost almost and Kaibi. And see, Dominic said, Edin Komo, having a cocoa for now, says honorable I mention. Yenty is someone person of little Ghana for. And it's in November. The air here will moon say. Say, yes, Simua. Yes, Galamsey, Jean Cofuchon Coco. Okay. Say, I'm here. A better won't cry among the assassin Ama Galamsey for. Now, had the negative effect of Galamsey. Smuggling. And no because I could be so, Coco, no Cote d'Ivoire, no F, into a Franco. And I'm said, the big girl saying, or the big Wakotona for. Yes. There was a secondary school, a headmaster of a film, Mr. Comey. Because half a loaf is better than no bread at all. Because no bread at all, half a loaf is better than no bread at all. To tell the cocoa, the big one pro. Any of the film call, no Kojika cry. Into 1 year, a town. Now the area, and when they fail to acknowledge the fact, say, so I'm big there to say. Baby, I want to Ghana. No, you see, she ain't be near your good, and I'm here to do the realize prudent measures. A measure they would be so much more cancer back home to make her. Some back home to your must say, there are never form. And I'm saying this idea, they already bet $10 billion. It's a money review. We say a cosmetic. A cosmetic, one coin. Now, corporate to know. Now, what the papa, a rumor, and quite a ruin temper. You would jail and say, a general family level, no fun yet, and one coin. It would be papa, no boom. Would be papa, the two, so who come for number, not a banana crime, the banana crime, Putru. Sa cosmetic, no, and yeah. Now, good now, when you could tell you, woman, yes, if you him. You see, your knowledge is about 13 tons of gold has been sold. Yes, by the government. And they are sure dollar. And the end, who say, they say, if you are thinking a hedge against gold, say precious metal. One more what diamond pan, young, the diamond, you actually a gym. I will go Congo, no, and I say for no more diamond, almost use diamond. That's right. 2024. Yes, I believe. Not a ton and not an ounce. Burning the day, we got ton. Do beer, I mean, says 1 kilo now, the way ton. Not on Biasi and mine, so near a ton of $1,800. That was the highest. You know, can say, and you're $5,200. For the same appreciation, almost 400%. And see, say, maybe cotton 30 tons times 1,800. And then what ton? Winners and coming at 3 cities, who be 12 cities. Okay. And see, and yet, I dare be lying. And now the measures we are, what put it in place here. And I'm not going to know, no one could. It's a Sikamu Jagu. And no matter, my kind of woman, for instance, and young measure be a world market. And I'm appreciating. I say, Petro, I reckon. Petro, when is November 2022? Not Petro, not 9 cities per gallon. And then, no more cost. Some Syria, no more some, no name. Russia, no some, and my crude equal about 120, 130 per barrel. And now look, I say, about less than $60. What I say, we don't know a businessman. A man can apart from so we have broadcast as a suffer. So, what talent do? Oh, not like a family China. With a container, 20 footer. They have the maximum $3,000 per container. COVID buy a cocoa do 10,000, 12,000. And then a Santia Bafom, a Santia 3,000. And no, a buy in a year. Dear Mahama, or no, a ship where we are sitting as well. It's a better work, I say. A businessman, Yaman or Mukofa Baya. Not will share 12,000, 10,000, another time, no. And a fast ship, Papa. And then about 3,000. Sir, 7,000. Only 9,000 difference, you know. Can someone then say, cocoa prices are platform? A platform, no, so cocoa can force to say, Sika will say the Chomukan. Does that mean that the government is being exposed there? Of course, we lost gold across the $1 teenager. And was said, cocoa, no. Abano timidi sikani bi kushima ketimiji. I want to know the bano. So why is it that? I said, what can I say? One of the council is stress free, no stress free. Yeah. Almost there. Almost see one more sika. Ade Kyeɛ first year for school fees. Now, and for every children. That's That's already the broader population of Ghana. And you could afford the cocoa. That's a cocoa bug. It's been Tiaka. And then I said, oh yeah. If indeed, when you pay a savings, said Omukaya, and the prudent measure said Omsikaya, I did not buy no, went to me find the Nanipa, October, November, December, January, February, but you mean your son in the Nantianica. Yes, as it was, oh yeah, yes. One of the last batch.
Okay.
But nurse, bare 11 months. I said 1 year. When you tell me just 1 month, and then the last month, almost 1 month. And what you mean what you have some chrono akano. I'm going to ya. Sell it at your self for your foul or more. Also, something. And she said, a young pap. See a silver. Now, yet, I'm a boy, my car, says Cataway. Now, in the S room, and in the contemporary for some power. When you say, almost say, almost your lean government.
So, Omatiti, a car, your boy, buying sono.
When you say, a triple rather. How? Mammy, true, my. When you say, a name in Okase, every ministry. Any most of the agencies, or my creative position, we are a friend or technical advisor and a technical director.
Every ministry
or any agencies.
Okay.
The few of them that was and then BIGP, or my appointee, between a point this for your doma question will be crown or your party chairman, you're not to technical position, only one in the ABR. When you say all the 16 regional organizers, only the deputy ministers. All the 16 regional organizers, NDC. Only the deputy ministers. Only the presidential staffers in charge of political activities in the region. All right. One more classification, one more remuneration, one more allowances, one more incentives to come on, and the deputy minister dear pay.
Mami Musawi. The 16 regional organizers of NDC are now liaison officers, liaison between the region and Jubilee House. So somebody like Isham, Isham, who is the regional organizer here, is a presidential staffer, but at the regional ministry. It's on a deputy minister, and that's what it is. Where is presidential staffer? We see. On one side, I want to my down for the Indian, so I'm a voice. On one kind of friend for deputy minister. I won't have the deputy minister. Not Joshua. I was 16 regional organizers, no. In those guys, they are the ministers. I was like, why would they? Appointment. You were regional minister, or in charge of coordinating activities of all organizations and the region. Now, about report to Jubilee House. Never you Obia, or no so, or no, they say, Obey lazy between. The regional minister need no go to Jubilee House. The name no and family. Incentives and no market to no piano, and the deputy minister dear pay. 16 regional organizations. Yes. I say, who are from teaching assistant, non listener lecturer, I pay. So they were senior lecturers. In Juba country, so they were just senior lecturers. Name no and senior lecturer. But near my account, and most of senior lecturer. And no society, a man of friend in league government said, yes, what expenditure? But they said expenditure, no, of course, rather. And my examples, no. Yeah, who call national health insurance, for instance. One more. But be a directorship, be a woman know what that no. When you were muddy, said they are a babbing car, and say you go for it. One more pointing for 40, be a desk tobacco, then you can line at you home. Now, the come home as a woman, that's our part of the voice.
And what kind of scanning details are them?
That's how appointing. How?
Mr. Woko, now, Madame Fu, more fancy, some medium few gold board. Yes, on the PMMC.
Yeah, PMMC.
New appointments to the existing one. It is now the procurement officer, for instance. You are going to be a senior procurement officer.
No, I'm a son.
Because go for the boys. Who is it going to do? And then you say, Woko can say, Momo Belly to come over and one would be cast. And one anchor. No, come in, so going to say, you were not right, Ankasa. You know why? I didn't see the opposition. Let's see the old Casano. Or you say the Chia. Into one way train. When I bet you and said, Cleonifa. Okay. It is a awesome miniano. It is a nano who said, my Yadini, he said, the now whoop. That's a no be, that's a ya and into Maminka.
So, but if you look at 1 year into His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's government, Ghanaians seems to give him a higher approval rating. They are happy with what he's doing, even though the prices of commodities are dying, but the generality of Ghanaians
world events, global events, propaganda. Let's take over social media. Ministers are done on TikTokers. And then you see TikTokers. Our master boys are here now. They didn't pay for them. China Mama El Cosuno. And no. And my look who say, oh, young Kama will be able to say, but in reality, excuse me, in reality, it is saying,
Sam, it's not the same Ghanaians who are facing the reality. The reality is the Ghanaian who is saying that propaganda, abetoja, social media can. They are all about to also say, your mama, when you go out there and you talk to people, what are people saying? Is it dollar back from dollar? Sorry about that.
Chichueri. Maybe I say the population of Chichueri, the Musai, and they get involved in dealing with dollar.
And a dollar affects you.
Yes.
Directly.
Yes. Apart from few things, okay. They say I'm a number. Not a year, 3 cities, 4 cities, 5 cities. And then 7 cities.
It would be a 5.
$10 back from. It doesn't correspond to the back from. Okay. Who call Posa? Charges the same thing. And then Korea, go free senior high school. Who said, not a good the time, President, who had time. Near more school tare. That's right. Any house dress is not for. And what house dress is no, Omoto. Yes.
Are you sure?
Nipa.
Okay.
No more fast. Okay. I will first from one.
Omoto house dress.
Yes.
And your school in Nigeria.
Now school in Nigeria, first in your school in Nigeria.
So, first beer, what you have a savage power.
First beer. Not any Jimmy Scabby and Yanijum. And now, it's in Korea, hundreds of thousands now. One more call senior high school. One more are into hundreds of thousands. It's a canoe, one more book. The system now, who are no be about, and I'm from a bus school needs as if I said, baby, because me, even and Nora, even and we are between 4 better, no matter you be and the Bible senior high school, was trying to say, oh, obey Ogiana myself to be one. The near man to know, the 4th within your man and you're free. It's the propaganda,
okay.
That's a petrol, so it's not consumed.
Yeah,
and no compliment also.
Or months happy, Jim.
Never top it to pay as I am. Also, if you say a Nema S. Say, you're in you. Venezuela, some replantum. It was to call any Iran, it was to call ya. Okay, young one. If you say, it's in the Biania cassette, politics of energy for fuel and that's for if you say, farm war, and yet, why would you control? Only control the national market and no control over that. It's never a cost. It's see, and you've been a presidency, don't go investigate national service now and scholarship secretariat. No much is so more editing Crofosica. Much is handsome. Here, by hey, Nanu, what's in Nanu? Mr. Matrasa for J. Matiti is handsome, no sample for your cancer for Judge. No, but it's a Nako Crasa for Judge. I don't think I know. Nanabo money. I want for food stop at my cancer to assassin and Nabo money mobile. And do the catch a request for J. No, for J. You know, or that's your answer for J. One social media, one would be a some the bar. So we catch you a net petrol call. If the president has ordered an investigation, as a National Investigation Bureau, and pollution. Now, Sika free, all because scholarship, or Jessica and Sana. I'm 50,000, 40,000. Hey! The presidency of pollution. And then, I no, I'm signing your Betuabano. Some Crawford was a Doma secretary to Owia. Then they were all communicating for indeed. No good social media, no good TikTok. One would not near Canicus say, Secretary to Crawford, Estor Tuska, a Jessica from Crawford, and no money scholarship. Okay. And it's happening. The woman echo to your Jessica. And yet, you know, and I'm suffering now, and now no Namusu or Mukumono, and then the normal Bemuno. What I see. Okay. If they are friendly air cancer, the governance system, and society. Now, again, they see. He's inside. Nobody almost said, tell me one thing that's changed. Apart from sycophants, and no one cry no. I think I'm going to know we didn't pay the fatima. And I know, we can't say, fantasy runabout. About a hundred runabout. And yet put the food for behind this before they start here. Because me, and you do answer the me, such and crackers. Yeah, one way your mom cracker, so woman too, your baby coin. But be a coin gave you almost say, more project affected persons. You're very better. I did not count the release of funding. We said the Munya engineer Gambra, on an original, mount, I don't prefer Minia Atapuku. I'm not Ben, special planning. Not so Upuma say, Crown the Koye project affected persons engagement, okay. When we told cars to 100 roundabouts, I personally met them from leadership from my office. As to be a bit very relocate you all. Okay, kind of what's your goose. Into Musa, will be a headline say, the seminar, the seminar project, a year who be so, about the cancer of Bois. Now, Cracker will say, and I tell you, be doing. The question be and I say, now that could be a young bar, a bit me a shame, no do at all. San no more. That's the stock in trade of the NDC. In the bar. And they said, you are 2 more gum, 7 more for no tactical match. I asked about never so. I'm said that bro, or you be man. Tactics, no, a Russian tactic, propaganda, no. One team won't go to some media. When you say we be there, the man 20 cities, 30 cities, 100 cities, for educational creditor. And they do that. And they no, and Uncle Fofi says it. But the reality, it be a mark control. And then in graduate school, what's your boy saying? I mean, what do you deal with lots of people? I know, say, and for football, what the gym wa. You be a want to idea at you, the cover beer, 1 month of 4 bonk of a bubble bomb, your board being home. May your bomb be home. You must have the board game. Higher, far higher than what pertain. And see, about Baba any day. About Papa then can buy no. Then can milk, carnational, na yet 6 cities, December 2024. And came back at the 3 cities. But no coincidence, the new cities.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Of course. What I say? But see, you're nice animal. Let's face the realities. Now, a name up, no, then can I say the city? Nias Yaku, football bunker for gaslighting. Then come and talk of fortune, said the year be papa be. And so we're saying in our home. I didn't up to date, yet mean to have for back pay. And then this month, last month, say February, general salaries. I know schools are Wamusika, teachers Wamusika.
That's a good board about us, flow.
That's a secure flow. I didn't say you have issues with Sika. $10 billion.
Because that's what we are told. $10 billion have been rigged in.
Acquire any year. Again, propaganda beto Musi and Yashia Santimem. By your Namusua, you acquire near ye. You jai Santasi Quino. What is that? Cocobe, Equan Yan Quanta. There be a yes, you Abidjan Quanta, Okobusum tree. Swami, baby, a yako druye. Apart from Balkasi, Quinoa, now I have very advanced contractor no a grass partner to offense. Besides, a quine dear him and a feed. A binoa or so brass anti Miami on this alcohol. When's international airport? Now, yeah, expansion of or extension of runway. No, I'm a plane like I say, I see any busimi in me. Why any this also cry a con? And you beside all of these questions. And the entrance, you may me and fat a buffalo, any a time, any in certain cases, and cancer. But let's look at it from the right perspective. Okay. Say, a band is saying, yeah, we see a banana could be ready to try other pa, and a modern Sako car, sometimes about the choir run about crying, no more to me, every yes, ya ye, the true. But a feeling a dinner quan union. And I know no matter say, contractors no, as you are most uncle Quan will be. Until I see Nino near your demo. A quite aquan, so no quan fufru. A cat so full line project no. It's a young girl be so or quack if you call with him. Or with him say. Again, I call him. I contract. I was so to make him. Maybe I contract in your person of the mind. Maybe I'm not buying a bit to me. I could be asking no cookie judgment debts beneath it. Judgment day whereby Ubeji a good so many panning any no quinso. Maybe I could be back at say, a quino with the young matriarch who young so take granite dogs and a dear, or yes, or yes, the young confano. The Nissa, the big jaguar. Yeah, then could be able to